Welcome back to another edition of Survivor. We're recapping episode 12. We are near the end.
It's almost over. Crazy, right?
Yes. So, you guys, episode 12, The Die is Cast is the title. And I did catch who said it this
I did
time.
as well.
It was later in the episode.
It was, and it wasn't Rizzo.
It wasn't Rizzo. Thank Riz God, it was not Rizzo. It was Steven that actually said the die is cast, okay? So we kick off with day 21, right after Tribal, Lawatu Tribe. Everyone collectively excited about Sophie going home.
Right. I really liked Steven's confessional when he's like, I'm really sad. You know, she was the last original tribe. Just kidding.
Psych! I know. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know Steven felt that way. And then it was like a quick turn. So when I say go home, I mean cast off the island. She's still part of the jury.
Yeah.
So, so basically everyone was just like collectively like, I feel good about that Tribal. Sophie's gone. Now we can continue on.
Steven and Savannah both are like revenge for Jawan, you know. So
Yeah.
bye, Sophie. So, you know, everybody's, you know, Savannah's even like, this is the first time I think we're all in agreement on something.
And it's the last time we're all in agreement on something. So it was very short-lived, but very sweet while it lasted.
Yeah, but then we kind of roll over into the day 22, and, you know, unfortunately for the tribe members, it's rainy, and it's kind of stormy.
Storming, and I was like, okay, so how does Survivor do this? Because again, reminding to you all that this is my first time really watching Survivor like this ever. So I was like, okay, when it rains, do they not do something? But then it seemed like it cleared up, and then they could get to the reward challenge.
I haven't, in the seasons I've watched, they have not done anything. And I mean, I would imagine if it got like crazy bad and like where it was a potential hazard, they would do something. But you know, with just a storm, it's Survivor. You know, you got to stay out there.
You're out in the elements.
Yeah,
that's exactly what the name of the game is. So Soph is actually still kind of struggling with the trio, the pyramid of her, Rizzo, and Savannah, and where she lies, because she knows, like from episodes past, she is the third wheel.
Yeah. And it's good that she's aware of that, you know, and she's already thinking about it, because she's going to have to cross that bridge at some point. She knows she cannot beat Rizzo or Savannah, even if she is a final three with them.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So start thinking that through, you know.
She got to form other alliances.
Exactly.
So there's Steven, Sage, Christina, Soph, Rizzo, Savannah.
Yeah.
6 people left.
And Soph, she does kind of tell Christina that she wants to get Savannah out.
Yes, which I was like, okay, Soph, I'm kind of team you now. Like, if you're wanting to get Savannah, because Savannah is a tough freaking cookie.
Savannah is. I love her chaotic energy.
See, you love it. I'm like, get it away. Get me far away from that.
I have been rooting for her to win this season since the beginning. She has been my pick all season, and I'm still going to root for her till the end.
Okay. So there you go. Savannah, if you're watching, Team Charlie right here, not Team Maddie. I understand, okay? Okay, so then we get to the reward challenge. And this one I thought was really fun. You're basically racing through this like bamboo high step. Then you have to, you know, collect a bag, then move that bag on a ladder through the ladder obstacle, ladder bridge, excuse me, you know, while balancing. If you fall off, you got to start all the way from the beginning. Then once you get through that, you have to go under this obstacle and collect 2 more bags. So a total of 3 bags. Then once you get to, I guess, the end-ish platform, you have to find the color bag that coincides with your obstacle course, and then toss it up onto this huge, tall beam.
Yeah, and this is the biggest reward of this season. It's the one that everybody wants. So first off, they get a Mexican feast. I mean, who doesn't love a good Mexican feast as it is?
Yeah.
And they margaritas.
Margaritas, hello.
Here's the cherry on top. A night at the sanctuary and letters from home. The coveted letters from home. So, you know, we kick it off. Honestly, it's a pretty tight race throughout the whole thing. Especially at the end. Everybody's at that pole trying to get that one bag on top. I honestly thought Steven was going to come out on top.
I did too. I was like, another week where Steven's victorious.
Yes. But surprisingly, and I think it surprised her as well, Savannah comes out on top. She just looked very shocked to see when it actually landed up there. So I don't think she had much faith that she was going to get it.
Well, and here's the thing, because Steven would get it on there, but then it would slide off just so, and it was like, oh my gosh.
So close,
he
so many
seriously
times.
was, and you know, once again, tough cookie to crack. Savannah prevails.
And then, so Savannah gets to pick 2 people to come with her for her reward. We're not surprised. She chooses Riz God and Soph. So, and then, I can't remember who says it, but somebody basically says it's us versus them.
Yeah, exactly.
Rizzo, Sophie, and Savannah versus Steven, Christina, and Sage. And it really does feel that way. And it's felt like that way kind of for a while, too, I would say. So, you know, that's kind of where we're sitting at that. We go back to camp for our 3 losers, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Christina, she kind of reveals to Sage and Steven that, hey, Soph told me she wants Savannah out.
Yeah, but they're like, well, now that she's at the reward challenge, her mind could change. She now feels loyalty. She's
And Steven kind of tries to lay out this plan like, hey, I still have my block a vote. Rizzo thinks it's a steal a vote. Let's try to get him to flush the idol, but target Soph. So a pretty good plan, in all honesty, because they don't know that Soph has her beware advantage from before, where she
knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
So we're kind of
that's where the mental mind game comes in. Like physically, I could do this show, but mentally, you got to be 8 steps ahead of everything,
Right.
and like remembering what everyone has and how they might play it or how they might not.
It's a game of strategy, and you're starving, hungry, tired, and you have to remember everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then back at the sanctuary,
They're feasting.
They're feasting.
They're having a fiesta. They're drinking margs. Then they get to the family notes, the family letters. Rizzo, the waterworks got to go. The high-pitched crying voice, I'm sorry, it made me want to change the channel. I mean, it was sweet. Yeah, your dad wrote you. You want to show him your little brother, your brother, older, younger, whatever. Your brother wrote you. Very nice, but like the whole time, just like this.
I really like the family letters because they get me to tear up a little bit every season.
I tried to, but Rizzo took over. I couldn't even want to feel bad for him because it was just.
Yeah. Now, also one thing just to note while they were at the sanctuary, they kind of do plan out a target for Steven. So, we've got one side wanting Soph out, one side wanting Steven out. So that's kind of where we're at. But then we get to the immunity challenge on day 23. Yep. I liked this one. So this is one they've only done one other time back in season 45, where Dee, which was that season's winner, won this one as well. So for this one, they have to use one foot to hold an end of a hinged beam.
Yeah.
On the other end is a ball, and they can only use their foot to keep that ball on there. If the ball drops, they're out. Now, I have to say, Dee's record was 24 minutes. Rizzo, Christina, and I believe it was Soph were out in the first 3 minutes.
Which is insane. Rizzo was the first one out. Surprise? No, he's always the first one. First or second one out. Rizzo literally cannot win this show physically. He does not have it. He is a mental player.
Absolutely.
And that's why this show, it bugs me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, then Steven is our next one out. So it comes down to Sage versus Savannah. And Sage, she is powering through. You can tell she's struggling, and she's like, Savannah, I've got you. If you give me this win, trust me, you're safe.
Yes. She's like, Savannah, just let me win this. You can trust me. And Savannah's like, you know what? No, I can't trust you.
I don't blame her. I wouldn't trust Sage either. Sage has not proven she's loyal to Savannah at all this show.
No, not at all.
So Savannah does come out on top.
That's
for
number
her
3.
third win. She breaks Dee's record because they went over 35 minutes. I'm not sure how much they actually went.
Yeah.
But Sage does get very emotional from this.
Yeah.
So
she basically just kind of feels like a failure, and you're like, you were neck and neck with her, and literally your muscles give out. Yeah. Like, that just happened.
You did great,
yeah,
though.
You did great, sweetie.
Now, they go back to camp. We kind of already know where everything's going to go. The one thing to note is, surprisingly, Sage kind of gets an earworm from the other 3. Steven's a challenge piece. He's kind of a threat.
Yeah.
So she tells that to Christina, and Christina, she's like, no, I don't want to get Steven out.
Exactly, because they've been really tight this whole journey.
And you're not really sure where Sage sits at that point. But then we get into tribal council. You got your chitter chatter,
Yep.
What we get to, though, is before Jeff's like, okay, let's vote. Soph's like, Jeff, I would like to use my knowledge as power. And she can ask one player, do you have an advantage or do you have an idol? She asked Steven, do you have an advantage? Steven, nope.
Nope.
Because here's my thing I didn't think of. He chose who he was using that on before he went to tribal, so therefore it's used already. In my mind, I was still thinking she could steal it.
Oh, okay. See.
So therefore, Soph just wasted her advantage, and she had been debating whether to steal Rizzo's idol.
Was livid. She was so gobsmacked by it. She was like, no, because her and Rizzo were certain it was the steal a vote.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was block a vote.
Yeah. So we get to voting. Steven does block Savannah's vote.
Yes.
Rizzo pretends like he's going to use his idol, but again, he doesn't use his idol because everybody thought it was supposed to expire that tribal council, but it's good for one more.
Ugh.
So it comes down to votes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay.
We have Steven gets 5 votes to Soph's 1. That means Sage and Christina flipped on Steven.
What in the world, ladies. I hate
I
that.
was shocked. I mean, hey, good TV though.
Good TV, I did not see it coming. I literally had it all typed out. I was like, Soph's gonna get them, like Soph is going home. And then
I thought
had
that too.
I had to back it on up, backspace. And Steven, literally, he became my favorite this season.
I really do love Steven. I
Yeah.
would have liked to have seen him got a little farther, maybe in the final 3, but
And he didn't see it coming either. He was like,
no. I mean,
okay, well played.
yeah,
So-
exactly. So finale is tonight.
Oh my gosh.
We
I
will
mean,
have our winner.
do we want to even make predictions or?
I mean, I'm gonna stick with my girl Savannah. I think it'll be Savannah comes in first, Rizzo second.
Yeah. I think
Third
Sage.
could be probably Sage. I can't see
Christina.
Christina.
Good for you. You've just skated on by.
Yeah, So's
You
probably
snuck
gonna
in there.
try to go after Savannah and Rizzo,
forgot
and then that's gonna get her,
Yeah.
targeted. But we'll see.
I think I can agree with that. So you guys check it out. We're going to be reviewing the finale as well, and that's coming up a little bit later this week.